Good morning from Bocholt fencing camp. I'm standing outside the venue and behind me Stephen Davey is working with some fencers. As you can see, there's some game playing on the schedule today, but I think it's not only playing, there must be another purpose. So let's talk to Stephen about it. Stephen, I saw you playing with the fencers. What was the purpose of the game?
Okay, the game we were playing was touch rugby. The idea is to teach them to react immediately, focus on where everybody else in the team is. In this game, they were having to make the right decision, or they got touched and the ball stopped, and then they had to start again. And then again, if it happens too many times, then they lose control and the other side has the ball. So it's making the right decision under pressure.
So it's the same in fencing, in a match?
Exactly the same. Every time somebody attacks you, if you don't make the right decision, you get hit. If you make a good decision, there's a chance you may score a point and they have to make a decision. And so really fencing is about making the right choice and taking the opportunity when the other person makes the wrong choice.
What would you say, what's the most fascinating thing about fencing?
Anybody can win. It can be, it's not reliant on age or speed or strength. There is an opportunity for the number 64 person in the world to beat the number 1.
We've already heard why Stephen Davey is so fascinated with fencing. Now I'd like to know what the others say. They're having their lunch break right now, so it's a good opportunity to talk to some of them.
I like the fact that you have to make decisions quite quickly, and there's different sorts of strategies you have to use within fencing. So you have to be able to move quickly, and you have to think quickly, and you have to think of new tactics, new strategies while you're fencing somebody.
When you fence, I think you learn to fix problems on your own, also in the daily life, because there are no other team members who could help you.
I was a little boy and I wanted to become a knight. As an athlete, I was fascinated by the difficulty and trying to meet my challenges. And now as a trainer, I like to help my students out to meet their challenges.
You have the whole physical aspect where you're moving up and down the piece and whatnot, but you also have to think about tactics before each match and during all the matches. So I just like that whole mix.
I started fencing when I was very young, and I just liked the sport because it was very different of all the other sports I tried. And I saw it in TV with Zorro and the Musketeers and all the movies like that. I just felt very tough when I fenced, so I liked it for that.
You have every step you want to do, you have to think about it, what the other will answer about it, and then you have to have another answer. And yeah, it's like 3D chess, yeah, and that's why I'm so fascinated.
Fencing is playing chess, but in 1 second actually. So it's really interesting to look at and to do it by yourself.
It was really interesting to hear all these different opinions. What I think is most fascinating about fencing is that it's a very complex sport. So you have to think, you have to be quick, and you have to be strong. Now there are 2.5 more days to come here in the camp to work on all these skills. I see you tomorrow. Bye bye.